Stephen A. Smith issues stern response to Suns owner Matt Ishbia's callout. In a previous edition of First Take, Stephen A. Smith declared that owner Matt Ishbia is on his way to becoming the worst owner in NBA history. Smith's comments came after Ishbia's Suns team missed the playoffs this year despite featuring the most expensive roster in the league. On Thursday, Ishbia called out Stephen A. for his comments, dubbing them to be disrespectful. He particularly had an issue with the ESPN analyst, comparing him with the likes of former Clippers owner Donald Sterling, who was forced out of ownership after his alleged racist actions came to light. On Friday's First Take on ESPN, Stephen A. addressed Ishbia's callout, apologizing for likening him to the racist former LA Clippers owner, Donald Sterling. But Smith clarified that he was talking from a strictly basketball point of view. Smith refused to back down from his previous statements. On the contrary, he doubled down on what he said, citing Ishbia's stint as point guard in Michigan State as an even greater shame in his present setback. The veteran reporter only promised to retract his words if the Suns managed to make a comeback in the next few seasons. Ishbia assumed the majority owner role in 2023, facilitating the trade that brought two-time NBA champion Kevin Durant to the Suns. The team also added former All-Star Bradley Beal to their roster last year, but it never culminated in winning basketball. This season, the team finished in the 11th spot in the Western Conference with a 36-46 record, 4.0 games behind the 10th seed, which would have allowed them to participate in the play-in tournament for a shot at the NBA playoffs. The Suns have since fired their head coach, Mike Budenholzer, and are expected to have a massive shakeup this offseason following the disappointing year. Phoenix Suns owner Matt Ishbia took the responsibility for the Suns season, which he described as a failure. Ishbia also promised that the team will change under his watch next year as he eyes drastic moves to shift the roster to a winning one next season. The Suns are just 4 years removed from being in the NBA Finals in 2021, when they were led by Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, and DeAndre Ayton.